Hello, Meredith Lynn, Annie Strews. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Kestrel, mods. You know I love you guys and thank you for being here. Hey, Janet Burns, Jennifer Folsom. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Holly Day, Liz R. Buffy made it. Mindy Dunlap, Lilac Lime. Hey, Rain Virus. Sorry about that's here. Terry Wilson. Hey, Crime Me a River. Stella. Hey, babe. Anna Banana made it. Lisa Vining. Hey, Mar Lugo. True to It. Good to see you, True to It. Hey, No One. Liz Tricks. I am the Walrus. Welcome back. Hey, Lydia Krause. Hey, Baby Steps. Hey, Kathy Ann. Different Kathy Ann. Interesting. From Canada. Hey, Martha Slemmer. Lumen made it. Dawn Davies. Gina E. Bohemian Luciferian Witch. I totally understand that. Bad Mental Health Day. We're in the same boat. I understand that. And I'm sorry. Amanda in Alaska. Yes, Meredith Lynn. Yes. Brittany, no tornado. I don't think there was. I don't know. I'm from Nebraska. We're pretty used to that nonsense. Sassy's Mike Dad Conroe. What am I saying? You always change your name. Wasn't it something else? I know who you are. Hey, Conroe, friend, Mike. You get it. Jeannie writes, hey, Piper. Tash Bits. I don't recognize you in my class. Welcome, Tash. Hey, Chow Yun Smut. I need to answer you, and I will. Kelly Hicks. Mystery T. Muffet Lou. Kim is blue. Hey, Riley's human. I hope you're doing better, babe. Hey, Downs Mom. Rockstar Grand. It's been a minute. Hey, Callie Galley. Hey, Wanda. Good to see you, Wanda. Amanda in Alaska. Kim Leanne. Libby Jackson. Jamie Palmer. Some crazy weather, though. Yeah. Hey, Charlotte. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Monica M. Deborah Ricci. Kelly Hicks. 4 inches of rain. Yeah, it's flooding here big time. I feel bad for the cows. I really have to say that. It's sad. Yawn. Wow, Martha, be careful, girl. Hey, Cassie Mosier. Cassie, I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute. Thank you, Lumen. You know I love Billy Joel. And I love the lyrics to that song, especially. They're meaningful to me. Hey, New Hope Mickey, welcome. I don't recognize your name. Hey, Anne from Massachusetts. Thanks, Marlugo. Catherine B. I thought of you yesterday when I was drinking my chai. Hey, Amy Edge. Tallulah made it. Sophia's here. Reese, I want you to know I have been loving your last few shows. I've always watched you. Recently changed my name. Do and be better. That's awesome. And thank you. I don't know what your name used to be, but thank you, my friend. Lurker from the beginning. That's amazing, Tash. Yeah, I bet you do miss Riley. Glad she didn't have to experience last night's weather. She would have been terrified. I'm dealing with it right now. And I'm glad for that too. Hey, Denise Doyen. Bo is terrified of storms. Linda G. I love that, Linda. I'm the Walrus. Thank you for being a member, babe. Hey, Janet. Muffet Lou, love you, girl. Lisa Kelson. Oh, that's cool, Cassie. Okay, that's cool then. Hey, Anne. Are my Zooms for all members or a certain level? I'd love to chat. True to it, the Zooms are for the Gertie and the Fred membership tiers. Hey, Don Moore. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Rhonda McNeil. Holly Smith. Okay, I know who you are. Okay, girl. Thanks for telling me you changed your name. Yeah, Kim is blue. He hates it. But this one doesn't at all. You don't care at all. She says the only thing I'm mad about is that you tried to trim my bangs. But she says, I don't give a hoot, Nanny, about the storms. Like, not at all. She says, I came from Christ. I was sent here by the Lord. So we're not afraid of storms because of that reason. Hey, Kim Wiseman. Jamie Castro. Yeah, Muffet Lou, the cows make me sad. Hey, John. You got your first vintage t-shirt, dark green, just in time for St. Patty's Day. I love that, Downs Mom. I love a vintage tee. Hey, BX Brian. Hey, Chaotic Bleach. Am I super behind? No. What is it? Yes, we are also from Whoville. Love you too, Buffy. Chauncey. Hey, Brian Bolin. Yeah, I know, Monica, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's an awful lot today from Esmeralda. It's a lot, and we're just dealing with it. It's a lot of rain and weather, and she says my stupid brother is really, really scared of the storms. Gertie doesn't bark at the storm, Sophia, but she doesn't care. And Bo looks, yeah, he's terrified. Hey, Laker dog. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a little bit with you. Ann Jones, I look more relaxed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if relaxed is the word. I don't even really have a topic. Hey, Anka. Hey, Shell. Oh, yeah, that would be vintage for sure. We didn't. No, I went and got pizza, Liz Tricks, and I brought home pizza. I was thinking about taking him to brunch tomorrow. Hey, C-Dub. Hey, December. It's stormy here. Oh yeah, big time December. No, but I can't decide. Thanks, Monica. Hey, Lauren B. I can't decide if I want to. Hey, Angel. Okay, I don't know if I want to take him out to brunch tomorrow, or if I want to take him out to dinner on like a weeknight. So here's the thing. Hey, old Charlie. I know, Anna Banana. You're right. Do you guys remember that yesterday I made him a haircut appointment? There's a really good Italian restaurant close to that place. And I said, why don't we go out for dinner after you get your haircut? He said, I would love that. I said, so would I. So maybe we'll just do that. It's literally around the corner. I'm on fire. I have to sneeze. Yeah, windy in Illinois. Why do I feel like there was something I was going to say? Hey, Wharton Pistol. Good for you. You made meatloaf. Kelly Hicks, did I say hi to you? I feel like there was something I was about to do before I sneezed. And you know what? It's just the way the world works, to be honest. So, Jamie Palmer. Yeah, no, I agree with that text that you just sent me. Marlugo. I don't have a topic. I wasn't going to do a show. Well, also, I wasn't going to do a show because the weather was so bad today that I thought, what if the freaking lights go out? Like, it was bad. It was really had a temper. And so hey, Sweet Liberty. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I was going to do anything today. And then, yeah, Sophia. So we're going to go get Italian food after his haircut. But I don't know. I just decided like 30 minutes ago. I just thought, hey, Cheryl Anderson, been with you on this crazy journey you call life. I love that, Cheryl. And it is crazy. It's real crazy, Cheryl. Did I mention that it's effing crazy? Yeah, Muffet Lou. So no topic. I honestly was just feeling a certain way today. I've been feeling a certain way all day. And thanks, Shell. Jamie, I did not watch you at LRH's birthday party. I've seen enough of LRH's birthday events to last for the rest of my life. I love that, Wharton Pistol. Had a nice talk with a homeless gentleman named Chris. Bought him lunch. Thank you, Brian. Hey, Armine. Yeah, I just saw that you texted me, Armine. I will answer you. I love that, Wharton Pistol. I absolutely love that. I love when you have time to just talk with anybody out on the streets, if that makes sense. I love that, Lily. Good to see you, babe. My glasses remind you of Fred. Well, that makes sense. I have a pair of Fred's old glasses, and I'm assuming they're from when he was in the Navy, not military, Navy. And on the inside, he has like a little sticker that says Fred Harley. And they're old. Like, I would love to put lenses in them, but they're old. And the frame would probably crack when they heated it up to put the lenses in. but they're cool. And they look similar to this. Fred looked good in glasses like this. I did have him get a pair that were similar to this. He liked his wire frame, his gold wire frame, the old typical old man frame, but I did get him a spare pair of just a black plastic and he looked so good in it. Oh, okay, Armine. Okay, good. Hey, Jam Jam. Hey, Gemini girl. So anyway, I feel off. I feel out of sorts. And I mean, so what, right? Who doesn't? I'm not trying to sound special by saying that, but I felt drawn to doing a show with you guys. Quite honestly, I was like, Fred was my second husband, Lauren B. Oh, Joel, I'm sorry. Bad nightmares last night. I don't typically have nightmares, although I did. Last night I had a dream that my house burnt down. And I had the dogs with me, but I came back. Huxley and I and the dogs came back and everybody died except Kid. Kid came crawling out of the ashes. That was a weird dream. Kelly Hicks. But Joel, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make mine more important, by the way. I've been here since day one. Lurked a lot. Took a break with the show because, thanks, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, True to It. They would look amazing in red, Vicky. I think these come in red. Yeah, get a plastic red frame. Hey, Snooshy. Hey, Cammy. That's okay, Wharton Pistol. I just appreciate it. Shark Week is still a couple of weeks away, Lumen. As a matter of fact, I think Shark Week is going to be like the day or two before we have our Zoom call. So no, I think I'm just, hey, love it. I think I'm going to get into it. I want to get into it. That's why I'm live. I wasn't going to go live. Harley Quibs. I miss Quibs. Nobody called me Quibs except him. I do miss that. Harley Quibs is cute. Yeah. Details on this frame. Love them. I have similar. Michael Kors. Hey, Tony's Hooter. All right. Frame style number TF Tom Ford 5881B. 5881B. Bingo. Yeah, these would be good in tortoise as well. Debbie Bam helped me put lenses in these because Costco, see how thick this frame is? It's incredibly thick. See that? This is not an everyday frame. I would never wear this thing every day. It's heavy. It's bold. But Costco wouldn't put lenses in these because it was too thick to bend the plastic and they were afraid they were going to break them. And I said, just do it. Write a book. Get out there and be somebody. Hey, Ghost Rider. Hey, Marie Marion. JB Castro, no. I don't know who us is, but again, I've seen enough LRH birthday events to last a lifetime, my friend. Hey, Matt's mom, I'm happy to see you again. It is a smiley face watch. Yes, it's a really cool watch. Of course, Tommy got me. It's a really cool watch. I love this watch. I'm happy I got to keep it. Hey, Copper Top. Yeah, crappy weather. Yeah, Marlugo. I love Tom Ford frames. I also love Tory Burch frames and Fendi. I like all those. Hey, Michelle P. I've always said this. I'm not a huge Tory Burch fan otherwise. I know Tory Burch is well loved in the community. Her bags in particular remind me of like a Kate Spade. It's just very plain for me. It's a status thing. And it's just like, to me, it's just this like made in China crap. Like we're just slapping a label on it and everybody knows it's Tory Burch. And I feel bad saying that because I love my Tory Burch Millers, my sandals. Okay. And I love Tory Burch frames, but I'm not a huge Tory Burch bag person. And it goes with Kate Spade too. I don't love Kate Spade because it's that weird, thick, almost like a Dooney and Burke, which don't hate me. I don't dislike Dooney and Burke, but it's that like thick kind of vinyl, almost leather. And I also love bags. Why are we talking about this? But that's okay. I also love bags that are not everyday bags. Like, let me take that back. That are not bags that you see all the time, like a status symbol bag, like a bag that everybody has. I never liked Coach bags that had the C's or the Michael Kors bags that have the MK because everybody has them and there's no originality to it whatsoever. It's okay. I had a Kate Spade too, Lumen. As a matter of fact, I loved it. It was the Cobble Hill line. It was a cool bag. I sold it on my Poshmark a long time ago, but I don't like a bag that everybody has, if that makes sense. I don't love a purse that you see. Hey, Lemster, Dooney does have beautiful leathers, Holiday. Hey, Cutesy J, Dooney and Burke bags are timeless, classic. They're very elegant. They're not my style. Same as, what's that one? Brahmin. Brahmins are very, very high end. Hey, Lori Lee. Hey, Darcy's. Again, classic. They're not for me. Yeah, Coach leathers are great. Yes, Chaotic Bleach. I like unusual things. And here's the other thing. I do not carry a purse where I'm going to advertise for you, if that makes sense. I'm not carrying a purse that says Michael Kors across it. Absolutely not. I won't do that. I don't like that. I've never liked that. Dark sarcasm. I mean, the bags that I carry are pretty much, I've always carried her way before anybody knew who she was, way before she was cool. I carried Claire V. She changed it to Claire V, but she used to be Claire Vivier. She's married to a French guy, and she's from Minnesota. It's weird because I love her stuff, but I don't actually love her as a person. I hate to say that. Her personality bores me to death. Every time I try to watch her, I'm like, I wish I could do your TikTok or promotional videos on Instagram or whatever she does lives. And she's like, hey, everybody, I'm Claire V. So this is the new bag that we have out. And I'm like, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping through this. You put me to sleep. Like, I need more energy from you, Claire. I need you to be like, so let's look at this amazing color for spring that I invented. I invented purses. I want everyone to know that. Corvette 7. I have not heard of Harvey bags, but I will say, speaking of made in California, I do like, and they're well known, I like Hammett. Hammett bags are also handmade in LA. They have a lifetime guarantee. They're not cheap, but you can get them used on Posh. What are we doing? Honestly, what are we talking about this for? No, Don Moore, I did not. I don't care about one for the ladies. Hey, I don't care about, well, hey, jazzy girl, Sarah, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. How's Moose? He's doing great. Thank you for asking. As much as people would imagine this not to be true, I don't like everyday. Hey, Morel, I like unusual brands. I like supporting the small person. Claire V is big now, but she never used to be. She was not big at all. Now she's very well known. Like, she's well known in Hollywood. But what are my favorite sneakers? I said this the other day. My classic Adidas Sambas. I love. It's silly. I know. Brittany, hold on. Let's read Brittany and then I'll come back to this because that's a great question as well. You're a tried and true purse snob. Yeah. I mean, even if I was like a millionaire, I don't know that I would own a Louis Vuitton. To me, a Louis Vuitton is a status thing. Don't hate me. But it's like a status thing. It's the classic brown with the LV. And it's like, hey, Lacy Silver, like, it's so unoriginal. There's no originality to that. You're showing me that you have money, which again, hey, Kim Holman, please don't hate me for saying that. That's just what I think when I see it. Now, Sarah K, I would love a classic old vintage Gucci bag because I love the colors of vintage Gucci, but it's not something I have to have, if that makes sense. And so let me read Britt here. I also love Golden Geese, but I like them less because they're not very comfortable. One, I am the walrus, and that's a status thing. So I contradict myself, and I know this. Kathy, welcome. Before everybody, Andrew, I could see that about you. He wears a Louis Vuitton every day. Andrew is pure class, okay? Andrew is our classy guy in the upper Middle West, okay? Mid-East. And is Andrew in the Middle East? I think Andrew's on the East Coast. Fancy, Andrew. I knew this about you. Andrew is fancy. I like Golden Geese. Okay, I'm on fire. We're going to have to put this, my hair is like a sweater. It's like a sweater on my neck right now. I feel like I'm wearing a scarf. This isn't going to look great. What was I saying? Oh, Golden Geese. Yes, I like them. But that's a status thing too. But the reason I like them, I am the walrus, is because I love the different. Again, I know everything about them. They're handmade in Italy. They make them in small batch, like different cool glittery stuff all over it. I like them because of their originality. They're very different each pair, right? And they're handmade. Okay. Don't hate me for that. Hate me for the real reasons. Like, hate me for my character. Okay. Hate me for what they say over on the hate channels. Don't hate me for the golden geese addiction. Kathy, that's a great question. I don't even know, girl. There's other shoes I love too. I love Oncept. You guys probably haven't ever heard of Oncept. I am the walrus. Oncept, like concept without the C. They're made in New York, small batch company. They're the most comfortable pair of tennis shoes I've ever owned. They're starting to make a name for themselves. They're starting to get well known. Love them. Okay. Jam jam. I love them. I love them. So I walk every day. Frenchie Fab. I walk every single day. I will not walk in anything but my Oncepts. I won't walk in my Adidas. I won't walk ever in my Golden Geese. Those things are absolutely worthless to walk in. My Oncepts are the best thing I've ever owned. Yeah, on like concept holiday, but instead of no C, it is Golden Goose. I say geese because I want to be different than everybody else. So it's concept without the C, Oncept. My favorite tennis shoes I've ever owned. Never had. If I were still in the medical field, I'd wear them every day with my scrubs. DNB. I also love Birkenstocks. I don't care if you're laughing at me for it. I love my Birks. Okay. I like walking with the Lord. I like wearing the shoes that the Lord wore. Okay. But as far as tennis shoes, I like Tory Burch tennis shoes. My Tory Burch Hanks, Hanks, I have them in like 4 colors. Frenchie girl, I'm glad you made it. Oncepts are unbelievable. Hey, daughter of the king. Hey, Aileen. I'm telling you, they're not the cutest thing, but they're unbelievable. What else do I like? What else can I tell you about the 3rd grade? I don't know. I'm really into my Adidas's lately. Hey, Teresa, I'm into it. I'm feeling it. You know, I just think it's the right thing to do. And I think if that weren't the case, I think somebody would have told me by now. Honestly, it feels right in my heart. Kind of like adding extra garlic to a recipe. Brittany, let's finally read this, girl. And I hope you don't feel left out. I got a really cute pair of Adidas's recently, and I can't wait to wear them. They have a heart cut out on the toe. Okay. I love girly. You love girly. They're unreal. They're so cute. And I don't even like orange. Okay. They're orange and pink, and they've changed my life, and I haven't even worn them, but they've changed me in a lot of ways that I didn't think a pair of shoes could change a woman, but they did. And I'm grateful for that. I'm starting to come unhinged. I have such a hard time keeping things after a breakup. Of course you do. I get rid of everything. It's like too painful for me. But seeing how you keep things is changing me. Oh, I thought you were talking about the guys stuff. Like, I have a bunch of Tommy's things here, which is a shame. I thought you meant that. Like Fred, I can't get rid of Fred's stuff. Oh yeah, a watch? Girl, Brittany. Brittany. Christy Kits, Brittany, get married 7 or 8 times, and you'll find when you start going through stuff, you're like, oh, I remember that from my 4th husband. Oh, I remember that. I feel like the lady in the First Wives Club, the old lady that's been married like 19 times, and she like calls the shots all over town. Yeah. No, Brittany, you'll definitely find yourself keeping things from a man. Now, I have tons of things that I purchased for myself. Let's be real. Okay. I have very nice things I'm proud of that I bought for me. Cheryl Roberts. However, I have tons of things that Jeff bought me, Fred bought me, not so much the first husband, but Tommy gave me watches that I will absolutely always wear. Why would I not wear these? I love this watch. And I think he would want me to. I think that's what he would want, honestly. I think if we could ask. I think it's what he would want, and I think it's what the Lord would want. But Brittany, thank you for that and your super chat. And I'm sure I crossed the line in some unimaginable way. Help me with your knowledge. Sun's prism lenses are super thick. Any boy style frames that you can think of that would look good into. He has cheapies that break all the time. Prism. I mean, a thick. Yeah. I mean, I've got some Tom Ford frames that are men's. Here's the thing about Tom Ford. I get all my Tom Ford frames either from a friend that was a rep in Kansas City or eBay. So I would look on eBay. I always type in just Tom Ford eyeglasses, and that's what I would do, Jam Jam. But I get it with the prism lenses. I understand. I got to be honest. A Tom Ford frame looks really good on a guy. If I had a guy, which I probably never will again, let's be honest. Nobody wants to put up with this. Like, obviously I just have too many problems. But if I did have a guy to decorate, at one point, Patty Hartman, which again, probably won't happen, because just my whole slew of issues, that if you want to get into, we certainly can. But I mean, I think it just dates back to my father issues and, probably some mom issues. I think we need to catch up on some mom stuff. Hey, Margie Bar. Frames. If I had a guy, though, if I had a guy, let's say we had a guy for a minute, let's just say before he slips out, right? If I had a guy, I did have a guy. I have had a guy before, oddly enough. And I decorated that man so well. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I mean, I can't, who was I talking to about this just recently? Do you know how upset I am that I spent 5 years with Jeff teaching him how to dress, how to look? I took him shopping. He owned like 2 pairs of shoes. By the time I was done, that man had like 16 pairs of shoes. I'm not kidding. And he loved it. Hey, Stacy and Fishers, that guy, I couldn't be more upset. When I met him, he had bangs. Okay. When I met him, Liz, yeah, he had New Balances and pleated khakis. Patty, welcome. Did you guys hear me? I don't think you heard me. Pleated khakis. Okay, good. And they were high-waisted. All right. New Balances, bangs, pleated khakis. And I said, I can do a lot with this. Let me work with this. Okay. When I left, when I was done, fucking magic occurred. Okay. Even God was like, damn, girl. He said, oh myself. Damn, girl. That's what he said. I feel like Christ looked down on it and was like, that's a gift that I don't remember giving you, but consider that just your gift. He looked so good. We got the cutest shirts for him. Okay. I put him in the cutest fucking outfits. Lemster's husband. I love that you have a husband. Wow. I don't have a husband, but Lemster, I'm happy that you do. And Steve, I'm glad you're here with us. I wish I could really I wish I could show you the before and after shoot. Okay. Cause there was a before and an after shoot. And I feel a little upset, to be quite frank, that Jeff hasn't said like, I look amazing. Okay. Hey, Jenny. I couldn't be more upset about that. Like, I really focused all of my powers into that sentient being. And, yeah, the bangs, even just the bangs. Do you know how many people, like I said, even the Lord looked at those bangs and said, It's not doable. I took on that project. I supervised. Okay. It was amazing. I put him in the cutest jeans. I gave him an ass. He had no ass. I put him in the cutest jeans. We went and got the cutest. What did we get? What were those? Cole Haans. Damn. Sorry, Wanda, if you're in here. I got him some wingtip Cole Haan loafers. Get out of here. I got him some really cute, was it Johnston and Johnston, or is that the baby oil brand? What was that good brand? I can't think of the shoes. Hey, Sandra. I just, so many things, like so many cute things. I couldn't be more upset about this. I need to let it go. I get it. I need to move on. But these are the things I focus on when the power goes out and there's nothing to do. What were we saying? Well, yeah. So Jam, if I had a man, and I don't, and I probably never will, I would, Wanda, you had much better luck than me. Oh yeah, I love Jeff's daughters. That's their mom. Oh, Chaotic Bleach, you wouldn't know that. Wanda in the chat is their mother. Johnston and Murphy's. Yes. Only the best for Jeffrey. Okay. The only reason he listened to me, Wanda, is because I think he listened to me. He didn't listen to me ever when it came to adult like advice. He'd be like, I don't care about that. You're a kid. Who cares? But when it came to style and getting laid, he listened to me. Suddenly his volumes turned up. Okay. But he did. And we would go shopping and we would go in and they would say, well, Jeff, you're back. And we would go in and I would style him and I'd put him in the cutest blazer with a little button down and his big chubby neck. And damn it. I should have gotten some kind of alimony or something. Yeah. So I would, if I had a man, Jam, I would put him in some Tom Fords with prisms, lenses. Yeah. Sorry that took so long. And again, I couldn't have made that more awkward than I did. And thank you for your super chat. My grandson begged me to buy him Sambas. I did. Riley's Human. They're super cute. I put Tommy in Sambas. I didn't have a lot of time to work on him. If you recall, do you remember? It's the power of the P. Do you remember? I love you, Jam. Do you remember Tommy's ugly baggy jeans? Do you remember that stream when I kind of first was getting to know him and I was like, we need to work on those. Got to work on those jeans. Remember how bad they were? It was like 1997 and he was just like throwing on a pair of JNCOs. I was like, whoa, I can't be seen with you. Again, this reflects poorly on me. I will, Brian. Yeah, I love it when people say you'll find someone. We know I won't, but that's perfectly kind of you to say. Do you remember those jeans? Holy shit. I was like, you've got one time to change into something else. We're never going to see each other again. Yeah. So, I think I made some minor improvements there. Yeah, I think I made, and honestly, we went and he got a pair of Sambas, changed that bald self. Matt's mom. Yeah. I got him in some better jeans. Hey, Gloria. And I feel proud for the time that I had there to kind of spiff it up, and I think I did. Thank you, Iwa. That's amazing, Lee Sane. And the mustache. That's right. The bad mustache. I got the change. I asked that mustache to stop dyeing itself. That was another thing. It was a deal breaker for me, honestly. I don't mind red flags, like mentally, like you can, slap me around. But if you're going to dress poorly, that's how backwards my values are. And this is why I need to stay single forever. Because I was like, I don't mind, your aggressive yelling. But the mustache, if you're going to yell at me with that mustache, that's going to be a problem. Like, I don't want to look at that thing. So do you guys remember he was dyeing it? It was so bad. I'm serious. I was like, look, I can take the yelling. I was a Scientologist. Excuse me. Okay. You fucking yell at me in that thing, that bush on your face that you're dyeing, we're going to have a problem. Outer beauty is always more important, Ellie, than inner beauty. Audrey, Reese, I feel like you would judge my clothes. Audrey, are we kidding? I'm wearing an $8 Target t-shirt. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, that mustache was the worst damn it was like screamed felon. I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not I can't be." It was worse than my mustache, okay? It was worse. Now mine is blonde. Hey, Diana H. But yeah, I forgot about the mustache. The mustache and those baggy ass jeans fucking killed me. Like took a piece of my soul. I was like, yeah, I can't do this again. I That's the thing with the next guy. He's going to have to be 50% of the way back. Like I don't mind polishing you up a little bit, but like I'm not going to do this whole fixer upper fucking thing again. It was the bangs. Like I'm a little bit embarrassed about that still. Those bangs. I think I gave those things a double look. Hey, Sarah from Cali. I remember seeing them for the first time and I was like it upset me. Like I immediately had like a gut reaction. Like it was that nausea. I do love a big beard, Audrey. Absolutely. I love facial hair. Why he shaved it off, and I'm not talking about Tommy. Okay. Yeah, Matt's mom, something's off. I'm dropping bombs tonight. I'm going to pay for this, I'm sure. Why he shaved that off? I don't want to speak for God again, but I think God is speaking through me. Actually, he's talking to me. Alicia and Kat, welcome, girls. It's God giving me a message. God is saying, why? Why did you shave that off? Why, cellist? Why? Why would you shave that off when you have jowls? He looked so good with facial hair. Every time somebody sends me a screenshot of that man, I'm like, and I don't usually puke. You know me. I shit my pants. I don't have a gallbladder. Like it doesn't usually chuck from the bottom up, right? Yeah. Kestrel, take a guess. The cellist. Wanda Parks. I'm sorry you have to live around that. Reese, I'm the one who's going to die alone, not you. Chow Yun Smut, that's not true. We're both going to die alone. Quit it right now. Wanda, wait a minute. Are you saying that you prefer him without facial hair? Holy hell. Wanda, don't say that. That's going to hurt. He looks good with facial hair. I was attracted to Jeff. Why was nobody else attracted to Jeff? I think I had to be. I put so much work into him. I put so much fucking effort into him that I felt like I had to. It's like if you spent like 9 hours cooking and it tasted bad, you're like, I don't care. I'm eating this shit because I spent all day mincing this shit, chopping it up, and putting it in there. That's how I feel. He was a casserole that went wrong. I get it, Florence. He's creepy. I didn't say he wasn't creepy, guys. No one's saying he wasn't creepy. I've dated a lot of creepers. I would love that, Deborah Ricci. Guys, I would love to style you. I think it would be so much fun to style people. I always wanted to do that or be an interior decorator, seriously. But the reason I didn't is because, interesting, Wanda, the reason I didn't is because I only know my style. What if your style is like very traditional? I can't style you if you have a totally different style, right? Yeah, he was a casserole that went way the fuck wrong. But I still put all that effort into it, so I felt like I had to nourish it and sleep with it and all, you get it. I love that you got him sambas, by the way. Sorry, I'm dragging this out and making it more uncomfortable. Marlugo, gonna have to miss some of this chat. Grandma is staying with us for a few days due to the twins' birthday, and my Sophia is turning into a brat out of nowhere. Gonna go fix that right quick. Mara Lugo's kids are really cute. And happy early birthday. That's exciting, Mar. And you're probably not here anymore, but I love you and thank you for that. Amy Ed, you will always cross someone's line. Don't worry about it. No shit. Preach it. Yeah, I get it. I get told that a lot, Amy, and I'm starting to finally believe it. Thank you for your super chat. Martha Slimmer, you've given me the gumption to ask a guy I just met to take me on a tour of a military fort he knows, and I'd buy him lunch. Okay, wait. No, we don't buy them lunch, Martha, but okay, I'll keep reading. We exchange numbers. I haven't had a date in 3 years. Thank you. Oh my God. Lady O, I don't blame you. Kim is blue. Martha Summer. Okay, I love this story. I don't love that you're taking him out. You shouldn't be paying for anything. Not initially. Not initially. Don't make the mistakes that I made, Martha, please. No, but seriously, I love that you have a date. I love that you exchange numbers. I love that you had some sort of interaction, unlike me. But this isn't about me, and this is about you right now. And I love that so much. But Martha, you're very special and you're very pretty and you're just adorable. Make sure you wear your lip stain, Martha. Are you still here, Martha? I need you to hear this. Yeah, Lady O, I'm attracted to big men. I love this idea. Please tell us how it goes. I need to know when it is. Please make sure you tell someone when you're out so that we know you're safe and you don't get murdered. It's totally fine to take someone out on a date. It only becomes a problem if they don't do the same as well. Teresa, I disagree. Not in the beginning. I'm not taking a man out on a date. Sorry. I just don't believe in that. I feel like if you want, like, I need to be chased. I'm not chasing you. Oh, okay, there's Martha. Martha, I need to know when this is. You don't have to give details on the internet, but, I do. So maybe you should too. Alicia, wear your lip stain. Please be safe. Okay. Tell somebody where you're going, Martha. And I need follow-up action. I need to know how it went. I need to know if you guys kissed, how that works. Because report back, since I'm never going to go on a date ever again. And thank you for your super chat, Martha. And I'm fine, by the way. It's no problem. It's going to be fine. Thank you, Martha. You're the embodiment of leave people better than you found them. Give yourself credit. Yeah. Yeah. But then I find myself asking, what did I get? Where's my silver lining, if you will, Brittany? Hey, Galen. Yes, Yvonne. And thank you, by the way, Brittany, again, for your super chat. The name of the store is called Farm Girls with a Z. Girls, Girlz. Farm Girls in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Call them up. So I don't remember a time before this, to be quite honest. Struggling. Having a bit of a hard time. I don't know if you could tell. I know I seem like I have it together, right? I know. I always have it together for everybody. Not the case. Not the case. What's on my shirt? I don't have it together today. I don't. I'm not feeling like I do, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. However, while I was sinking down into my depression, eating Pringles earlier, I was sending myself reels, as I do. You guys know I do that because I get lonely. And let me just see if there's anything I want to talk about. Okay, so here's a reel that I wanted to share, and I hope I don't get demonetized. I'm sorry, Lisa? Did you just say you haven't had a date since the 90s? That was like 60 years ago. Okay, that's Lisa, that's depressing. Okay. You need to get out there, Lisa, and I'm not going to go that long. Okay. I'm going to go for a while. Gender expectations for me, Teresa, probably. Yeah. Yeah. It's a turnoff for me. Honestly, I can't, it's a turnoff for me if a guy doesn't, it's a chivalrous thing for me. Like, I want you to be interested. If you're interested enough to ask me out, this is similar to me. Like, if I asked a girlfriend out for lunch, I would pay because I asked, I invited. That's how I feel about that. So it's not just men. Like, I invited you to this, right? Birdie Binsky, cool name. And I agree with you 100%. Hey, little mink. Yeah, Brian, I know you get it. Mary, I get that too. Oh, Lisa Kelson's married. Okay, that makes me feel better, but this doesn't here. Laughing, loving life. I haven't had a date since 1994. I was 10. I don't understand, Hell Jensen, what that means, but I think you're in the wrong chat. That's a long time. I'm not going to judge you out loud, but that's fair. I'm not going to go that long. I enjoy men too much. Dates are still a thing. God, let's hope so. You guys are really starting to make me feel sad. I went to brunch and shop with Reese. I would love to do that, Audrey. Tiffany B, couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, Lauren, I'm not against this idea either. If you pay for a guy initially, they will come to expect it. I have experience with that myself, and I think that's where it's coming from. Teresa, that's where that's coming from for me. I paid most of the time with a certain guy. I paid and paid and paid and paid and went into debt a little bit over it. So I feel like there should be more of a healthy balance there. I totally don't have a problem paying once you're like in an established relationship with him. But in the beginning, I'm not paying for a dude. Nope. No, you got to want me. You got to be interested. It turns me off. Like, what? I can take myself out. What do you have to offer me then? Like, where are we even starting if you're not going to pay for anything to begin with? I don't know. Lisa Kelson, did I say the wrong thing there? I'm sorry if I did. Okay, I don't want to. Laura. Yeah, Laura said that in the nicest way she possibly could. You've been through a lot. Scientology really screwed your social skills. Yeah, I don't think that's going to change, Laura. I'm going to be honest. There are some things that I can change, and I think there's others I can't. I think I'm going to remain awkward forever, Laura. Hey, Jin, and I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I have to live with me. I have to die with me. I have to live in my head. Lemster, you couldn't be more correct there. But leave a man out of it. It's not even easy for me to make friends. Hey, Molly Moon, because I'm so awkward. Like, I'm going to be too awkward and too much for probably a lot of people. Let's be honest. And a man probably really overkill, I'm sure. Yeah, Copper Top. I'm just kind of weird about it. Okay, I don't want to get demonetized on this, but I think I liked what this doctor. Me too. For that person who just texted me. I want you guys to hear what this lady said. Thank you, Liz Trix. Here's a good point. Liz Trix is an actual friend of mine. It's not awkward. It's unique. Liz Trix, thank you. That's very validating, but also that's real. That's real. She is a friend of mine. That's how the next person who comes into my life will feel right there. It's not for everybody. Liz Trix understands me on a very deep level. Liz Trix gets me and she doesn't judge me and she's not, I don't know. There's a difference though. You see it? Danger Zone. I'm going to get it for you. Make and model. Tom Ford 5597B. Danger Zone. Tom Ford TF 5597B. Bingo. Galen says at 43, I found my husband, and that was 13 years ago, and we are going strong. There's always hope, and I stopped looking. That's when we found each other. Galen, I have okay, Marlugo, no question that, hey, Franklin, not looking is where it's at. You know, I think when you're not looking for a man, that's when it's going to happen, which is why, hey, Heather Rhodes, every time I go into town now, I do this. I just walk like this because I know he's going to find me when I'm not looking. It's when you're not looking. So we're just going to walk around doing this. And he will show his face. I promise. That's how it's going to happen. Michelle P., I'm sorry. Vanessa Davis, that's not a bad idea. So let's play this thing, okay? No, Joy of Cats, good Lord, no. I'm not going to show a picture of the cellist without his beard. This storm is scary enough. No way. Went out with a guy. I chose the place. He paid. Then he said, next time I'll choose the place and you can pay. Bye. Yeah, I don't like that. Not in the beginning. Hey, Becky USA, I'm sorry. Fine. Call me old fashioned. Call me whatever. I don't like that. If we are newly dating, you need to pay the first few times. Cutesy J, you just want to be alone? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Guys, I intend to be alone. I'm not going to be alone for like the next 5 years, like other people are telling me to do, but I probably will be alone for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Yeah, definitely. Not 5. Sorry. I don't have any wrinkles right now on my forehead. I don't really want to start dating when I'm looking like a prune. Okay. I love that you are exactly the way you are. I adore it. You have an amusing, dry humor, and I love that you are real and you are yourself unapologetically. And again, so funny. Jenny, thank you so much for saying that. Not everybody feels that way, and I appreciate you saying it. Yeah, Liz Delgado, me too. Hey, Yorkie mom. Exactly. Sophia's another one. Hey, Mrs. Priss. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. Walking around like a horse with blinders is not the deal. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, Marlugo. When they say you'll find him when you're not looking, it's because you're going to be like this. And then you're going to go, oh, hi. Hello. And that's how it works. But thank you for your super chat, Marlugo. And I hope your child is behaving better. Okay, I've been talking about this thing. Let's play this because it meant something to me while I was laying there in my sorrow and sadness eating Swiss cheese and Pringles today. Okay. I love that old Charlie. All right. Hopefully I don't get demonetized, but if I do, that's just also the way the Lord wanted it. I want you guys to listen to this, okay? Serious time, okay? Turn up your volumes.
Who just sets me up.
Why is it? Okay, let's go back to the beginning, shall we? All right, here we go.
What do you consider to be the definitive symptom of childhood trauma? I think for a lot of us, it's about trying to get a difficult person to be good to us in our adult. Wait, say that again. Say that again. That is so important. Say that again. A definitive symptom of childhood trauma is about trying to get a difficult person to be good to us. Okay, so that's it. Right. I mean, that right there. If we stop the show here, you've just given us the wisdom for the ages, right? Because it's that. It's trying to get a difficult person to be good to us. So many people in this community not only endured this in childhood, tried to get the parent to love them, but then went through a series of relationships in adulthood where the entire relationship was about getting that dysfunctional, harmful, difficult, toxic person to be good to them. Why are we trying to get a difficult person to be good to us? One is, like you just mentioned, it's familiar. We will spend a lifetime in patterns of relationships, whether it's a boss or a partner or friends. These are the patterns that I see for people who grew up with a difficult parent. There's lack of sense of self in there. The missing ingredients is like our own goodness and our own power. So I think when we wake up and we start doing this work where we start to look at narcissistic relationships or the thing where we find ourselves in them, is the turning point is when people kind of go, F this. I'm never going to win with this level of difficulty. And why am I doing it? Why am I compelled to keep doing this dance with somebody who just sets me up for failure?
Doing this dance with somebody who just sets me up for failure. I believe in marriage, Laura. You just said you've never been married. Yeah, you should give it one time around the sun for sure. I mean, it's a wedding. You only get a few of them. So yeah, I say go for that. Absolutely. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Getting a difficult person, right? How many of us see that as true? I know I see that as true. I see that as very true. Most important question tonight. What flavor Pringles? Plain. I just like salt. I'm a salty person, okay? In a good way. I like just plain salt. I do not like a flavor of a Pringle, all right? Back to what's real. I always thought that meant you will meet someone when you are focused on your own happiness, which increases confidence and self-esteem, which makes us more attractive. Yes. And I agree with that as well as the Pringles. Yes, I think the more work that we do on ourselves, but it is a daily effort. And Brian, by the way, I started this because I thought that was so kind. Hopefully not 91M. You don't give yourself enough credit, girl. You're beautiful. And I can see someone broke your confidence. I don't know that I ever had it, but thank you, Brian, for saying that. That's very kind. I think that's where I'm at. It's a daily struggle. Some days I feel way better than others. I cannot say this enough. Therapy helps so much. For me, it does. Therapy helps so much, but I am not a spring chicken. What? Pringles on a peanut butter and jelly. Okay, we're just going to pretend we didn't see that. Jen, I love you, girl, but I'm just going to try to forget everything that I just read. I'm not a spring chicken, guys. I'm 40. So I have a lot of a mess to clean up on why I do the things I do, why I don't know. I feel very behind on behavioral patterns. And hey, Jinjin89, there's just a lot to clean up. And I think what I'm trying to fast forward here to say is, as much as I joke about being with a guy again, it's not going to happen for me because I have to figure out who I am, what I like. Just curious. I have thought about it, but I don't live anywhere near a gym. Nowhere near one. But I mean, Huxley works out here around the clock, and he could work. He told me he would show me how to some moves, like how to work my arms and stuff. There's just, in all seriousness, I have a long road ahead of me, and it's depressing. I thought about it a lot today. I don't want to be with a person right now. I can't be. It would be a toxic situation. I don't want to need anyone to. And I realize that I've entered into most of my romantic relationships because I need you. It's transactional. Like, you give me something that I need. Well, I don't want to need anybody. I want to feel like I complete myself. I want to feel whole so that when I do enter into a relationship, he deserves that. And I'm not carrying shit around from the past. And I'm not entering into it going, what can you offer me? Because I don't feel complete. Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel complete right now. A piece of me feels like a big chunk of me feels like it's missing something. And I don't know. I just know that I need to feel like I can pick myself up. I can complete myself. When I bring myself to the table, I want to know that I have a lot of worth. I have a lot to offer. Wow, Brian, you're kind of like me. You like the olds. But Kestrel, you can't build a healthy relationship. Hey, join the world on a broken and damaged foundation. And how many people, I know I'm not the only one here, how many people jump from relationship to relationship to relationship to marriage to marriage to marriage? Like, people do it all the time. Is that a coping mechanism? I'm not really sure. It was for me. You know, I know that when oh, that's okay, Wanda. When I sleep with a man, I kind of connect. Like, I immediately feel very connected and I feel whole. And that's a thing that going forward, I'm going to have to really be careful about, because for me, the physical act of sex is one of my favorite things. Like, I'm just going to say this, and I hope it doesn't offend anybody. I've said this, okay? My ex-boyfriend, I won't name him because I don't want to piss him off and I don't want to be disrespectful of his privacy. But we had amazing physical relationship. And I say amazing because he's the only person I've been with. Now, I had great sex with Jeff. Sorry, but I did. It's not like this was the first good sex I've ever had. But for whatever reason, the ex-boyfriend, we would laugh so much during, after, like, I can remember. Is this too much for people? What is it, Seamus? It's too much for me. Where are you? What are you doing? And why do you sound like Rodney Dangerfield? You can't go outside. It's raining. It's ridiculous. Hold on. I got to adjust this. I had to turn up the fan. I hope hope that doesn't offend anyone because I'm being serious. I'm not making fun of sex with him. I'm not making fun of any of that. I can remember so many times reaching the end point of the game, right? And him making some crack or a joke and me laughing uncontrollably, like uncontrollably laughing. I will miss that. That was so much fun. Like it was so real feeling and just like impromptu, if that's the right word, and unusual in a good way. Sex is usually awkward for people. I love you, Martha Slimmer. I'm sorry. Sex is usually awkward for people. I never experienced that. And we talked about that, how even the first time, I'm a Cancer sign, Laura, even the first time was funny and loose and just funny. And again, that's not like an only deal, right? Like I usually make sex fun, to be honest. I do. I love it. I love the act of it because I get so deeply connected to a person when I do. Is this too heavy for people? I'm sorry if it is. Give me like a 1 in the chat if it's too much, and I won't go there. I enjoy talking about this kind of thing because for me, this is very healing. But I don't want anyone to think I'm like pushing their boundaries or trying to be stupid or silly or like I'm not trying to make jokes here. Sex is a very important part of a relationship for me because I really connect to a person. I really connect. Like I love, thank you, Alicia. I love that. Yeah, it's part of life, Sophia, but it's more than that for me. It's like even my marriage to Jeff, like it was very important to me. It was very important to me. And he knew that. And luckily he enjoyed it too. But I mean, it was just like hey, whine a little bit more. We just really connected. And hey, shards of words. So that's the problem, Kestrel. Good sex does not equal a good relationship. You can't have a good relationship based on sex and jokes. It can only fly for so long. And then it landed and it ended, right? Because the communication wasn't there. Among other things, let's be honest. Chow Yun Smut. Yeah, Christy Kitt says there's so much more to it than sex, though. Girl, no question. Sex is a smidge of what makes a good relationship. I'm just telling you, it's very important to me because I really deeply connect. Like, this is why I said the other day, there's no way I could just now. I actually need to clarify here because I kind of made it look like I was almost untruthful about this. The other day I said, there's no way I could just sleep with random dudes. And then I said something like, but no offense to anyone who does. I did do that back when I was coming out of doing drugs. I used sex as a coping mechanism to fill, something within me that was missing. Okay. So I did go through that time, that party time where I just slept with it was back when I had my own apartment. Okay. And I slept with a lot of different men. So I want to clarify that I did do that. I just could not ever do that now. There's no way now, and nothing, I'm not judging anybody that does, but I could not now just have like one night stands. And the reason for that is because it becomes such a connection for me. Like I want to laugh with you. I want to get to know you. And like, to me, it's such a, I don't know, what's the word for it? I put a lot of importance on sex that I shouldn't. I have a feeling men, if it's the wrong guy, will simply be like, yeah, okay, great. Now get out of my life. I'm the opposite. If I sleep with you, it means something to me. That matters to me. Like you are now, it's a very intimate, Brian, thank you. It's a very, very intimate thing that I just did with you that I would not just do with anyone. Like that is what used to really piss me off about Jeff when he would talk about the gestures and like, you would make a good gesture prostitute and all that. Cause I was like, yeah, you know why I wouldn't? And he said, he was right, but he goes, you couldn't do it because it would break you. It would break you mentally. You couldn't handle 20 men a day. And, I love Sex in the City, Kim. I also love Girls. He's right. He's damn right. That would break me because it means a lot to me if I sleep with you. It means a lot, like a ton, you know? So, I don't know if that's a Cancer sign. Have I ever really liked someone but had bad chemistry? Yes, my first husband. Uh-huh. Mhm. We didn't sleep together hardly at all. I was married to him almost 10 years, and I would say we had sex maybe 10 times. That's probably too much. Probably more like 7. I did not sleep with him. I was not into it. I wasn't attracted to him that way. That's what I mean. I can't just be like, "Okay, take your pants off. Let's do this." I can't do that. Like I have to have a soul tie. Mary's Gemini. I like that. It's a soul tie. That's cool. Yes. Vicky Andrews. So like men, she says, can disconnect from the emotional attachment. That bums me out. Because if I sleep with you, it means chaotic bleach. It means so much to me. Yeah, this is the bummer. Some men don't consider the act intimate, and that's a bummer. That sucks. Because I consider it the highest form of intimacy. Besides communicate like deep like pillow talk into the night communication. I love that too. No, it was very intentional. Sorry, Kestrel. Yes. Yeah. No, guys, I've always said this. I'm glad Michael is the father of Huxley. I'm glad for that. I'm thankful for that. And no, I wanted Huxley, Kestrel. I absolutely said, I'm ovulating and I want to have a baby. Let's do this. And I think I got pregnant on the first try. But I was tracking when I ovulated. Lady O, when he told you about the large amount of women he slept with, was that a plus or a negative? Good question. I didn't judge it. I still don't judge it. But I would say it was a negative, and here's why. Not because of the number. I didn't care about that. I don't care about that. Hey, Renee B. That's his privacy, right? Like that's his business. Your number of who you've slept with when you enter into a relationship, if you even want to share that, you don't really have to share that with your partner, in my opinion. But I did not judge it. I still don't judge it. The reason I say it was a bad thing was because he told me all of the like hot, in particular women, like Playboy Bunny, and again, not his fault. True to it, yeah, they do. Not his fault, but it made my self-esteem is low. Not his fault, but my self-esteem is low. So whenever we would sleep together, I would imagine all the hot babes that he slept with. And I was like, damn, I bet I'm like at the bottom of the list. Like, I bet I'm pretty far down there, like as far as he's probably had way better. So that's on me and my self-esteem, right? Like my self-respect. But that's always kind of what I went to. And that's no secret to him, by the way. Like if someone went and told him that right now, he'd go, yeah, no, I know. Like I do that. I compare. And I would Slim Jim Joe, I get that. Muffet Lou. Are you sure those were truthful stories now looking back? Copper Top, that's the problem. I'm not sure of anything. No, absolutely not. However, private, hey, Just Jen, private things that he shared, details about his life, things that have happened that I will never talk about with anyone. Seamus, it's too much. You sound like James Earl Jones, not in a good way. Private things that he shared, I will never, ever, ever share. I won't even share in therapy. Like I'll take that to my grave. Those are things that I was lucky to have heard and to have been trusted to get that. Audrey, I don't need to avoid him. We're not speaking at all. I think it's funny. The people who think we're talking, like I've gotten a couple of messages of like, I know you're talking to him. If I was talking to him, if I was seeing him, I'd be having multiple orgasms and I wouldn't be such a bitch. So I promise you I'm not. If I was seeing him, we'd be answering the fucking bone phone. But I have a problem with comparison. I compare. I'm like, oh, you've had way better. Like, I know you've had better. Like, that shit really went downhill for me with Jeff. When Jeff was going to those hooker sex parties, that sucked because I knew those women were babes. They were stunning, hot women. So when he would come home, I mean, that was like the first thing I would do is I was like, well, I know you don't want this because you just had way better. Right. So it's not on Jeff. It's not on Tommy. It's my own damn self-esteem issues. Right. He only got the kitty from Beautiful Women because he had to pay for it. Let's be real. Jeff, yes. Yeah, Marlugo. I don't know about the other. Don't know. And to answer Brittany, that could be true. Thank you, Marlugo, for your super chat. But to answer, do I believe any of those stories? I'm going to choose to believe them. The stories that he told me, because otherwise what happens is I go down this like spiraling rabbit hole and I'm like, was this true? Was that true? What if this is a lie? What if I don't even know my real name? No. So I'm going to choose to believe that I was told things that were the truth. And comparison is absolutely an enemy. And I have to say this because I was thinking about this today. Hey, squirrel girl. What? I don't think so, Christy Kits. Where? I don't think so, girl. It's going to take a while to get over. But here's the thing. No fucking way. There's no way he said that. Trust me. That guy hates me, like with a fiery passion. There's no way he said that. And we're not speaking. So thank you, Trisha K. Where? No. Mary's Gemini, are you talking about Jeff bringing home an STD? I wasn't. Oh yeah, he's playing repeats, Christy Kits. He's playing repeats. Yes. Yeah. He's playing reruns of the show. It was probably a rerun. Jeff, I did not worry about because Jeff, I chose to believe too that all those girls were checked. They had to bring papers to every party and they were checked by a gestured physician. I think you were able to see firsthand that those women that Jeff paid to be with weren't stunning the way you had imagined them to be. That's true. This comparison that spins in your head will only hurt your head. So you make such a good point. Teresa, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I feel like your mind spins like mine. I don't as much. So I was thinking about that tonight. I will give myself a tiny, like yesterday. Did you guys go with me to Lowe's yesterday? What a shit show that was. But I actually learned a few things from that. I am way hard on myself. And being that every person that we look at and decide, oh, they're ugly, oh, they're gorgeous, oh, they're okay, oh, they're not my type, oh, they're too skinny, oh, they're too fat, whatever it may be, that's subjective. That's totally fucking subjective. So who cares? There's no winning anyway. There are absolutely no rules. So yesterday I'm at Lowe's and I'm like, I really was starting to kind of clam up. I was starting to feel introverted. Like I'm ugly. Let's just accept that I'm ugly. Sometimes I do that for I've always torn myself down to make myself laugh, if that makes sense. I've always been that way. But how could I be ugly when I'm for somebody? I can't be that ugly. I've been married 3 fucking times. Like, I know that I'm not the most attractive. I really don't love my body. I'm trying to get more of like a liking for it. I'm sorry, Kim. I like certain things about my body. Certain things I can't stand. But the world's most attractive Playboy bunny probably feels that way. Like, I'm not the worst looking. And even like, I see married couples throughout my life. I've seen married couples and you look at people and you don't judge them and you go, look, they found each other. Like, who cares Who cares what the package looks like? Because it's for somebody. Fred used to look at me all the time like he had never seen me before. I'm not kidding. That man would look at me like I was the first, it was the first time he saw me, and he'd go, God, you're pretty. It was like he was shocked. Like we weren't married. Like we didn't live together. I'm telling you, like after year, Fred would do that. He'd go, God, you're pretty. I still hear him do that sometimes, even though he's not here physically anymore. I hear it. And I just think, I hate to say this. Yeah, I've been hard on myself the past few days. Hard to watch, even harder knowing there's nothing we can say to you to help you perk it. Thank you, Teresa. And there's not. I'll get through it, Teresa. Thank you for sticking with me. I just have to get through it. I have been particularly bitter and negative the last few days. I've noticed it too. I'll bounce out of it. I'll pull myself out of it. I always do. It's just something I'm going through. I know it has to do with the Tommy breakup. I know it does, right? Let's not fucking pretend the elephant's not in the room. But all joking aside, do you guys remember, like, people would make fun of Jeff's weight? That always bothered me because I was really attracted to him. Like, I looked at him and I saw a sexy man. Sure, he was like 308 pounds. He was a big guy. But I got him all cutied up and I dressed him, and then Tommy had a totally different, hey, Hanratty, totally different body type, right? Like I don't have a type. But he did a new live and said he loves you and he's heartbroken. I don't believe anything he says, but he said it. I wouldn't worry about it. Kestrel, I don't care. I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you, Kestrel, but I don't care. We don't care. He doesn't care. I don't care. I promise. He was, yeah, I liked his size. My point is there's fucking a lid for every trash can. Like, why do I keep, yes, Melissa, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's facts. Yeah, Deborah, I think that was it too. I have to be honest. I think I wore the wrong outfit. I knew it when I walked out the door yesterday, wearing that like flowy skirt and a hat. I just looked married. I looked like I was coming from school. Like, you can't. I feel like, yeah, I need to wear like some tight jeans. We're going to test that. Well, hey, kid. Come on up, girl. Look, it's our emotional support potato. No, Laura, Fred was my second hubby. Yeah, I need to wear like a sexier outfit, I think. I don't care about the weight. I like a bigger guy, and that's the point. How can I look at me and go, nobody's going to love me, nobody's going to want me? How do I know that? Yeah, Yadira, you coined that term. She's our emotional support potato. And Gertie is our emotional support mini wheat. Brittany, I'm 39, been single for 4 years. I'm overweight, tried to unalive myself. I knew that. My life is a shit show, and you have helped me so much. Your lives motivate me. Brittany, I love you, and I will never forget that email you sent to me, pouring out your heart to me. And thank you for sharing that tonight. That's a big deal that you shared that. And I love that. I love that you are feeling more motivated. It's tiny steps, Britt, but we're going to get there, girl, and we're going to do it together. We are in the same boat. And I'm glad that you've stayed with me. Thank you for your super chat. I know, Marlugo, it's a lot. She is really lovey-dovey. She is. She's an emotional support dumpling. Yeah, I don't know. I always had an issue with that because how do I know that I'm not cute enough for somebody? That can't be true. Like, there's somebody for everybody. That can't be true. I know someday there's going to be a guy that's like, damn, girl, yes, that's the right flavor for me. Yeah, Hanratty. I can't wait to go there next week, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. 91M, please take this as I meant it kindly. I think you would benefit from looking for confirmation internally and said, oh my God, I would never take that the wrong way. Shards of words, you think I'm cute? I didn't know you were bi. I love that. Thank you. I'll take the flirt anytime. Damn, girl. Dang, shards of words. Thank you. 91M. No, that's what my therapist talks about. That's exactly, hey, little bubble, is that I reach externally, right? I reach, especially for masculine energy, externally. I've got to stop doing that. V. McWilliams, I'm very sorry. It's tough, guys. It's Hux, can you shut my door?
Yeah.
Thanks, son.
I just want to say that lady, remember that lady that sent me that powder?
Holly.
Yeah, Holly. If you're watching, Holly, thank you so much. That was a blessing.
Aww. All right. Well, since you're showing your face, you're not supposed to be in my streams. Look at his arms. Huxley's been working out.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to be in my streams.
Yeah, I just really wanted to thank.
That's okay. That's sweet of you to thank her, Hux.
Yeah.
If she's not in here, she may catch it on the replay.
Yeah.
Thank you, son. That was sweet.
Yeah,
Holly, hey, Cosmic Connection. Holly sent. Can you shut the door, Hux? Thank you. Holly sent Huxley protein powder, and she sent me some probiotics. Holly, thank you, babe. I sent you an email. Yeah, shards of words. That's amazing. Thank you for that. I take those kinds of compliments. Yeah, there you go. She's having a rough day today. Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Thank you for sharing that, Brittany. Brittany is brave to share those things. She shared some things with me in an email that obviously I would never share. Why is Hux not supposed to be in the streams? It's just, it's not that he's not supposed to. It's not like a hard, fast rule. It's just Chaotic Bleach. I feel like at some point, like I throw my whole life out here, but I don't know that a 15-year-old kid is going to, he might feel regret 10 years from now, like that his whole privacy was not respected, right? Like I don't want to make Huxley feel like that's all. Hey, it's Moose. Moosey never makes an appearance. Look at him, you guys. Moosey. Yeah, I'm just trying to respect Huxley's boundaries and other people's boundaries. I will answer any possible question you have for me, but I don't necessarily want to put my kid on here in case it's not the right thing to do. I just want to respect his privacy. Audrey, thank you. Rhoda, I'm lesbian. You're totally cute, especially with those glasses. Rhoda, thank you. Thank you so much. Am I too much for you, Reese? Hell no, DNV. Moose, don't be tearing up that chair, boy. Moosey, be smart. You're a smart one. He is cute, Lady O. He's really cute. Where'd Jazzy Girl Sarah go? She asked about him. Oh, you thought his dad said something? Oh, God, no. His dad didn't say anything. It was just Chaotic Bleach, honestly, like I was saying when I talked about this, hey, Caroline in Canada, Huxley, like I didn't put Scientology on him. His dad and I said no to Scientology at a young age because we said we want him to wait till he's an adult to pick whatever faith he wants to choose because he shouldn't be forced on him right now. I kind of feel that way, even though it's not the same thing with YouTube. If that makes sense. Like I want him to be able to choose. I don't want to put his face all over the internet and make him talk about stories. And I mean, it's not that I make him. He asks often if he can come chat with you guys. It's just, I'm just trying to respect his boundaries. I'm not gay or bi, and I think you are adorable. Patty, and you're cute too, Patty. Cute glasses. Thank you for saying that, guys. That really does boost my confidence. Don't question yourself, please. You're a beautiful human being. You're interesting, funny, and have high emotional intelligence. Okay, Renee B. Got it. I'll do that. Thank you. Laura, my mods will put my email address up for you, girl. I think I'm going to test out the theory in the hardware store. Is you looking for external confirmation? Oh, yeah. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but maybe it's not making you feel better. Probably 91M. Still going to try it again, though, with tighter jeans because I just feel like I need to know. I am the walrus. I am straight and married, and I can honestly say you are gorgeous and sexy, Reese, and smart and funny, priceless. God dang. Thank you. Now, where are the men? See, this is the problem. Unfortunately, I don't have an attraction to women yet in a romantic way. I'm kind of hoping that will change. Like, I thought about that the other day. I'm not kidding. I was like, what if I tried women? What if I were attracted to women? Is that a bad thing to say? I hope not. Because I think I mean, I always have felt safer with women. I love women. I think they're gorgeous. I just can't get past the idea of a ham wallet. I am a lesbian too and respectful. I love your figure, smile, and whole package. Patricia, my God, I love this. Okay, true to it. That's true. Chaotic Bleach, he was never pressured to be in a stream. Again, I just want to respect it. I just think Chaotic Bleach, I'm like, what if when he's 25, he regrets that? What if he's like, I had no privacy? And I mean, it's lame because I'm making it bigger than it is. Like, I don't follow him around all day with a camera. He literally comes on like twice a month, right? But still, I just am like, he's about to enter and have a girlfriend at some point and drive. And I'm like, maybe he doesn't want his privacy exposed. I don't know. I just felt weird about it one day and I never looked back. Coming out of lurking mode to say, I'm also a lesbian. Reese, you're lovely. Happy Phantom, thank you. I love that there are so many lesbians in here. I love that. Kid, you're an emotional support potato girl. Let me squeeze that. Let me get a hold of it. Let's show it really quick though. Let's just look at it. Let's appreciate it for what it is. Kid, it's a lot. Okay. Yeah, protecting Huxley's boundaries while still figuring out life and what they are for himself is exactly the protection you never got when you were his age. I'm proud of you. Teresa, I never thought of it that way. Thank you. Teresa, that's very validating. Charlie, thank you, old Charlie. I can't even imagine it. Shards of words. I have to be honest, though. I would probably be good at it because I like it and I know what I like. Let's be real. I mean, I have a vagina. I would think I know how to operate that kind of heavy machinery, but maybe not. Thank you, Laura. I love that, Brittany. Do I have enough male energy to tell you you're freaking gorgeous? You don't have male energy, Sophia, but you also scare me into doing things. So thank you. I will believe you. I think I just sometimes need a guy to be like, damn it, girl. If I wasn't married, I'd get my lap rocket right on ya. Like, I don't know. I just sometimes feel like I need that. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm not embarrassed to say that. Sometimes I just need some male energy. This is why I do kind of get how people get like fuck buddies or whatever, friends with benefits. Yeah, pounce ya, shards of words. Like, I do kind of understand having just a gentleman friend that you can get together with and just go to Pound Town and then bye, get the hell out of here. I would do that. Is that wrong? I would do that. I would totally do that. That's different to me than like just boning with one night stands. If you got like a male friend and you had specific boundaries set and you weren't a couple, yeah. Why? Why not? Is that wrong? Somebody help me. That's a tough question. Bob, I get that. How do you get over missing the good times with Tommy? What, it was so special. I'm crap at it. True to Harris. I don't know yet. I don't know the answers to that. I think about it a lot. I think about we laughed a lot. That's really all that we had to offer each other. We laughed a lot and we were really good at physical love. We were not good at communicating. So I don't have a lot of that to go by, but I think the laughing, and there were some good times for sure, but I think you get over it just like any other. I'm fucking 40. This wasn't my first relationship. I think you get over it just like anything else. Time, right? Time passing, therapy, figuring your shit out, possibly writing some notes down about it. But let's be real. Like, it's easier for me to get over it because he never liked me to begin with. I believe that in my heart. And I don't mean that to be an asshole. That's not a dig at him. That's just, we all saw it, especially toward the end. He was checked out. He was not into me anymore. I rubbed him the wrong way, big time. Go look at the first 3 minutes of our last Colts and Crims episode, and you can see it all over how much he was so annoyed with me. So I think it's easier to get over a person when they didn't like you, didn't love you, annoyed by you, not turned on. Like in the beginning, I know that was the case, but I think it passed its expiration date. I love that, Cricket. I love that. I've never kissed a girl before. Maybe we could try that sometime. You'd be up for it if I'm ever in Minnesota. I think it'd be fun for you to be my first kiss. I would try it. I'm not going to touch your squish mitten though. I don't want to touch your squish mitten. I don't even want to look at mine. I can't. Yeah, Kim, absolutely. Thank you, Lemster. Okay. I've just now been able to tune in. Seems you were on topic of boning. I'll stay tuned in and watch the beginning later. I love you, Kay Thompson. You're hilarious. She's so cute. I love when you make it in here, Kay. Thank you for your super chat. Friends with Benefits also has an intimacy. Yeah. And you know, that may be all I will be able to handle going forward. Maybe I just find a male friend where I say, we're not going to be in a relationship. We won't be going to dinner. We're not going to be hanging out. Let's just get together. And because I enjoy that. I really love the act of sex. I do. I love it. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I love laughing during it. You know, I love covering my body up with pillows because I don't want to like embarrass him because I have such a sexy six pack. Like I don't want to make him feel ashamed. Probably laughing, loving life. Let's be honest. A sex friend would probably be hard for me. I felt like a rock in his shoe. Yes, Jenny Stout. I remember him saying he didn't like you when you first met, and that rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, I don't think he liked me at all. And honestly, I know I keep kind of making excuses for him. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the, like, I'll give him the credit there. Not a lot of men do like me. I do rub, especially men, the wrong way. I think I'm too much. I think I'm just too much. Hey, thank you, True to Harris. Great lipstick. Thank you. Yeah, you need to love women's bodies to enjoy physical intimacy, and that's not going to happen for me. Yeah. Interesting shards of words. What lip stain today? Number 85, Audrey. It's a good one. I like it too. It's a year-round one. It's a good neutral. Cammie, don't put the breakup all on you. That's what you are saying. It all had to do with him, not you. Cammie, I just tend to blame myself for a lot of things. Like I take the hard stuff with my dad. Like I say that's my fault. So it doesn't surprise me. Make out is way more fun for me than all the rest simply because it's less pressure. And you have a nice set of boobs, Cricket. So that would be interesting. Maybe we should try making out sometime. I wouldn't be able to offer you anything else. I do like kissing if they have good oral hygiene. So it'd be weird to make out with someone who had boobs, wouldn't it? That would be weird. Do they get in the way? Like, would your boobs like mash onto mine if we made out? Would we be standing? If we're standing, do they touch? Like, if I lay, who weighs more? Like, who's going to get on top? I don't want to kill you. I used to worry about that with Tommy. I was like, can you breathe? I didn't do that with Jeff because I was like, you can breathe. Come on. Poor Tommy. In that sense, I feel bad. I felt kind of bad. Okay. I realized the cheese stands alone. I agree, Michelle P. I'm not going to be too much for the right guy. All it takes is one person. The right person will come along, probably when I'm 85. Reese, you sound like a gay man who's going to try to make out with a woman for the first time. Yeah, I kind of did. Okay, hold on. Chow Yun Smut says, if we hug, our boobs are going to mash anyway. But are we going to hug? I get hugging. I mean, I've hugged a woman before. But like, how close are we going to get making out? I don't want to be like tightly locked in. I'll get all sweaty. But we could loosely, right? Like loosely kind of flow back and forth. But I kind of like the idea of standing and making out. I don't know. Like, I guess we could like sandwich, like lay side by side for a minute. I could like throw my thigh over your hip. Hey, Yvonne. Yeah. Well, I don't have boobs. So Chayan Smut, though, has large, bodacious Bahama Mamas. That would be interesting, cutesy J. Yeah. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, though. Chayan Smut is a woman I would make out with. I totally feel comfortable with Cricket. Like, I have no problem being like, all right, like put your lips on me and I'm going to keep my eyes open the whole time. Like it would be awkward. It would be like that scene in, oh no, because that was kind of sexy. It wouldn't be sexy. Remember the scene? I love this movie, by the way. Cruel Intentions with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Selma. Was it Selma Blair? Yeah. And when they first kissed for the first time and they're like, she's like, massage your tongue with mine. And they're like, and all the men love that scene. Making out is just hugging with a little extra. Either way, we can negotiate. Yeah, I think we definitely just, yeah. Do we use our tongues? I mean, I get grossed out using, like, don't eat any garlic, which I feel bad saying that because, oh my God, I ate so much garlic the other day. It took like 2 days to wear off. I went to Target. I was like people were staring at me because I could still taste it in my mouth. My first husband, I would eat garlic so hardcore. He'd be like, this is husband repellent. I can't be around you. It leaks out of your pores. Yvonne, only the Lord knows what we're talking about. I love that movie too, Buffy. You're stunning, beautiful smile, gorgeous eyes, ridiculously perfect hair. Okay, Michelle, let's scale back. Bye, Brian. Love you too. Hilarious and an amazing personality. Okay, Michelle. Again, that's a lot of a list there that we know isn't true. You know it's not true, but thank you. There's more than just one guy that would kill to be in your life. Well, where the hell are they? I'm just kidding. I'm not interested in anyone. But if they were to exist, Michelle, where the fuck are they? Give them my phone number. Michelle, prove it. Own up to that. Hey, Dawn Gloves. Interesting, Dawn Gloves. I used to go to Whole Foods and buy roasted garlic. They used to sell it, and I would just eat it like potato chips. Have you digested the fact that you have bigger boobs than you thought? Iwa, who are you trying to kid? This is a bra, okay? This isn't real. Look at this flat space, Iwa. Flat space, okay? Flat space. This one has never met this one, okay? We've never met each other. Thighs, tits, no. I have ugly boobs, okay? Well, I've been told I have Italian tits, which that sounds good, but once you see them, you're like, oh, that's not what I thought it was going to be. Kay Thompson, that's horrible. I'm so sorry that's happened to you. Maybe you just don't. Maybe you just don't, girl. That's horrible. I'm very sorry. I wouldn't waste my time saying it if I didn't mean it. You're amazing, whether you want to believe it or not. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Michelle. I'm going to accept your compliments. I just have a lot to work on, right? I just have a lot to work on. Yeah, Buffy, no way. I think it's going to take someone real special to keep up with you, and that's going to be so much fun to see it happen. Yes. Marlugo, no question. No question. It's going to take someone real special. Yeah, because I'm a special gal. And I think it's going to be tough to find him, honestly. Needle in a haystack type situation. But thank you for your super chat. Yeah, Kay Thompson, we love you. A masculine lesbian for me? The problem, I lost subscribers. What happened? Jamie, do you have a YouTube channel by chance? If you had a YouTube channel, I feel like you'd understand the answer to that. But you could Google why people lose subscribers. You know, it just happens. Sometimes people don't like you anymore. Sometimes shit goes down, Jamie, and it gets real. And then people are like, unsubscribe. Sometimes people die. Sometimes they delete their YouTube accounts. Sometimes they just decide they don't want to be your friend anymore, Jamie. There's all kinds of reasons, my friend. The woman at the store said you had to small cup. What? What does that mean? What store? Small cup? Thank you, little bubble. Thank you for saying that. What about a woman the same size? Double your wardrobe. I don't care about size. Helena, I think women are gorgeous. And I have a C cup bra. Yeah. If I were going to be a lesbian, I would have to have a curvier woman. Like I wouldn't want a bag of bones. Also, what the fuck do we have in common if you're not going to eat all day with me? Yeah, no, Jamie, I know this because it's my channel. I'm well aware. Jamie, I'll tell you what. Why do you think so? What's your guess? I told you, my sister-in-law, about you, and she said, who is this gem? Jules Rainbow Money? Tell her thank you. I love that. Mar Lugo, special in the sense that you're awesome, so you deserve someone equally as awesome, just not now. Take your time. Mar Lugo, I love that. I absolutely love that. And to be honest, Jamie, you're obviously like really curious about the answer to your question. So you say whatever you want to say, my friend. Mar Lugo, honestly, I would let you pick the next guy for me because you are nothing but class, girl. Like class all the way. So why don't you start thinking about that, Mar Lugo? Okay. And thank you for your super chat. Did the store girl say you were a D? Oh, yeah. That was in Seattle. The girl that looked like Adele in the Nordstrom. She fit me into a D cup. Come on. There's no way. There's no fucking way that's true, Iwa. I don't think so. Do you? No, I'm not seeing it. I mean, we could get a specialist. We could get a guy to come check it out, right? Another creator I watched said she lost 1,000 subs this weekend. Holy shit. That's a lot in a weekend. I mean, it comes and goes, guys. It happens. I don't know. I don't know how much I care. Oh, Jamie, you think it's because me and Tommy? Yeah. If I had to guess, Jamie, that's the smartest, right? If you see the obvious, Jamie, you always want to say, when I worked for doctors, they always said this to me, and I love it, and I still apply it. When you see something that's obvious, you think horse tracks, not zebra tracks, right? So, Jamie, if I had to guess, it would probably be that, but I don't waste a lot of time thinking about it. Why? There's almost 600 people in here. Like, the numbers may go down in subs, but they don't typically go down in views, right? And tons and tons of people don't hit subscribe, Jamie. The other thing is I've hit 5 million views in a year and a half. So I'm not really worried about it, right? I don't focus on it as much. Everyone's losing subscribers. I don't know the answer to that because I don't run everybody's YouTube channels, nor do I pay attention to people's numbers. People obsessively pay attention to other people's numbers. I don't do that so much. There was a time I used to care. Like there was a time where I was like, damn, I'm about to go below 20,000. That's awful. That's going to suck. I don't feel that way now. We're below 20,000 and it's weird. I'm still here breathing and living, and Mar Lugo super chats me still. And the world is continuing to turn, Jamie. So I'm not sure that I care that much. My views are still really good. The other numbers are still really good. And you don't make money on subscribers. You just don't. Now, I would like the number to go up, but I don't focus on it like I used to. I don't obsess about it. Christy Kitts, hey, can somebody post my email address, please? Yeah. And the truth is, the more drama, like the Tommy and Reese drama, absolutely will cause a drop in the numbers. However, even when there was no drama going on, I'll lose 20, 30 a day. And a lot of that thank you, Jason. A lot of that has to do with YouTube unsubscribing people. Now that I don't understand. I'm not sure why. There's like some glitch in the matrix there, but YouTube unsubscribes people. That's why I say hit subscribe, because I cannot tell you, Jamie, how many people come to me and go, oh my God, I wasn't subscribed. YouTube unsubscribed me. So that also happens, Jamie, but you really wanted an answer to that. And I feel like I over answered your question. Yeah, subscribers get you the stupid YouTube plaque. Yeah, subscribers mean nothing. Like the fact that I've hit 5 million views in a year and a half, that's pretty damn good. So I kind of focus on the bigger picture and zoom out. Losing 1,000 subs, I'm not going to sleep any different, really. And honestly, how many people are on YouTube, guys? Like, we will either sink or swim. We'll fucking grow or we won't. But there's millions of people on YouTube. They'll find us, just like Mr. Right is going to find me. Probably not, but there's hope, right? 1,000 subs is a lot. You have 20K, but 1,000 subs is nothing if you have 100,000 subs. It's absolutely unnoticeable if you have over 1 million. Exactly. It's all perspective, Chaotic Bleach. And guys, I may drop down to 10,000. I may lose half my channel. This is how I feel about it. After the shit show that's happened in the last few weeks, after the whirlwind of change that I'm not going to go into that has nothing to do with just that drama, I don't care. I don't care. What's going to stick is going to stick. What's going to go is going to go. I mean, there's nothing you can do to control it anyway, right? Absolutely nothing. And you know what? I sleep better knowing that my core people are here with me and they'll always be here with me. And I know who they are. And this is one of them right here, Pam. Thank you, Yorkie Mom, for gifting those memberships, babe. I've lost 50 subs in the last couple of months. Freaks me out, but I have way less when it comes to numbers. Yeah, I mean, Cricket, I don't know. I'm not a lot like the guys, other people who have channels really study the numbers. They pay attention to the algorithm and they pay attention to their analytics and all that shit. I don't. Hey, LEJ, I truly don't. I don't know what any of it means. I don't even know how to go look at it. So it just is a number to me. Like I'm either gonna, it's not scary. It's not like I'm going to get fired. Like it's not like Scientology where we have a quota, right? And we have to pump those numbers and meet our goals. Who gives a shit? I don't have a boss. Who cares? Hey, P. Taylor, I was having a bad day until I turned on YouTube and saw you were live. Love you, P. Taylor. Marie Marion, I knew that. Right. There are certain people who, thank you, Jenny Stout. Who will always be here. And I know who they are. Why stress about things we can't change? Jeannie, right? It's true. And it's like, I still feel incredibly lucky to have this channel, whether it shrinks or grows. I'm so lucky to be here. I get to come on here and talk with 600 people. That's not everybody does that. Not everybody can do that. And I'm very, very lucky to have you guys. Thank you, Yorkie Mom. Hey, Katie did it. If you lose some of the drama with some of those lost subs, it sounds like you won out in the end with that. Absolutely. Yes. Joanne Palmer. Exactly. Buffy. Yes, for sure. You will not get rid of me, Reese, even though I'm mostly on the replay. I know that about you, Jenny, and I love you. How did my awkward... Bad, Cutesy J. Never heard back from the person. Never heard back. We're just going to forget it ever happened and move on with our life. The ones that shower with you are still here. That's right, Marlugo. She showers with me all the time. Thank you, babe. I know that you'll never leave. And if that's what I can rest on, I've won. I've already won. I'm not shitting myself over subscribers I never met, people that are so on the fence, fair weather people that are like, I just decided I hate you now. Hey, you get that choice. We're not in a cult. But I do know Debbie Zito, Liz Tricks. I know those people privately, personally, and they're not going anywhere. That's what I show up for. And I love being here. So whether people come or go, it's like a giant room. People are allowed to come and go. We're just here to mingle. I love that, Just Bird Tarot. Dude, you'll be healed before you know it, and some comical foodie will sweep you off your feet. I love that. Let's put that out there to manifest. Hey, Wilford Harry. We are choosing to spend our Saturday night with you. Cutesy J. I always say at the end of my streams how thankful I am that you guys spent your time with me. That's what I want, your time. That's what I want. Do you know how grateful I am and how much it means to me that people sat with me through 2 fucking hours? that I can hold a crowd of 600 people for 2 hours. Don't think I take that lightly. I walk away every day going, I could never quit doing this. I could never quit doing this. I love it too much. It's addictive. You meet so many people. My only thing I wish I could do is travel around and meet you guys. It would be cool to go around and go in different cities and do meetups and meet you guys, but that will happen if we grow. It will happen. It will come. I absolutely think so. I love you, Ellie J. Here for a year and counting, Kat. I love you too, and thank you for sticking with me. I'm serious. I love that. What is wrong with this mouse? Sometimes it gets weird. Thank you, Kat. You always lift my spirits. Thank you. I learn a lot from you. I learn a lot from you. I can't wait to see you in the Zoom call. Thank you, Don Gloves. When you first get a channel, watching the numbers go up is fun and disconcerting when they go down, but it doesn't matter overall. Keep doing what you're doing. Its growth doesn't keep shooting through the roof that I've seen for anybody. It grows and then it kind of staggers and plateaus. I cannot tell you, and I will not even get into it. Okay. But I cannot tell you how many people get obsessed with the numbers. Like, did you notice that person's channel's dropping? Did you notice that they went up 1,000? Did you know, like, who gives a shit? Hi, this is my lane and I'm going to stay in it. I don't care. I don't care. This is what's so cool. I don't have a boss. We're not all working together. I don't know all the billions of content creators on YouTube. I just know me and I know I have my people. Like, that's what matters to me. Whether that number goes skyrocketing or dive bombing doesn't really matter to me. Not anymore. It used to, but not anymore. Rain, that does count. I'm not going anywhere either. Love you, girl. I love you too. Thank you for being a member. Love yourself. I really appreciate it. Yeah, she said it before. This channel's not for everyone. Jamie, I'm getting the impression this channel isn't for you, my friend. But I don't know. You do come in a lot. So you're welcome to be here. But you always give me the impression that you can't stand me, but you're just passive aggressive about it. I don't know. And I could be wrong. I know you're not, Buffy. I don't think I want to date a musician, Muffet Lou. Jeannie Wright, that's such a kind thing to say. We'd sit for 7 or 8 hours, and you do, Debbie, on our Zoom calls. We did 8.5 hours last month. Little Bubble, thank you. Vicky says, we all crave interpersonal connection. I believe that is what Reese provides. And you guys have to remember, not everybody that's watching hits subscribe. So it's a weird, to me, it's not quite accurate. Like subs versus views versus length. Like my channel's 1.5 years old, 5 million views. I don't have 5 million subs. So it's just confusing to me anyway. I don't even pay attention to that. Thank you, Ghostwriter. I love that. I was on comp when I first found you. Now love you. I just lurk a lot, not a chatter, keep being you. That's hilarious. And I love that you said that, Just Pauline. Thank you for saying that. I love it. Hey, Beth Scott. My son is breaking off an engagement after being hurt for so long. He keeps repeating the quote, usually the hard decision is the right decision. First of all, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's awful. But it sounds like he did the right thing. He probably did himself a favor. I have heard that before. I heard it recently. Typically, the hardest decision is the right decision, Beth. He makes a good point. As much as that sucks, it makes sense to me in a lot of ways. And thank you for your super chat. Last Sunday of the month, Liz Tricks. Lilac Lime, I would love to go somewhere. I'd love to take Huxley to like the Smoky Mountains for spring break. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. I know, Iwa. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off because of all my animals. Like I don't have like a house sitter. Yes, Pat Jonas, date yourself. That's right. I was a lurker and now I can't shut up. Cutesy J, I love that about you. I love when lurkers come out. Sherry, I'm a lurker and will remain a lurker. However, I've watched since day one without missing, whether on live or replay. You go, girl. You're holy shit. That's incredible. You have watched since day one without missing one live. Sherry, come out of lurker mode for us. Come out and say hi sometimes. Sherry, you quiet little cutie mouse. Thank you. That's incredible to me. That's crazy that there are people that have watched me since day one and I don't know who they are. Damn, girl. Thank you. Sherry, that's so amazing. Catherine B. Yes. Safety and intimacy and connection whenever we come together. I love that, Catherine. And Teresa, it must be tough sometimes to grasp the tone on chat. I think you do a good job giving folks grace. I think I would jump to false assumptions if my mood was off. You're really good at your job. Thank you, Teresa. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt because it's like a text, right? You can read a text wrong and you could be way the fuck wrong. And then it's awful and you're embarrassed and you have to apologize. So I think people even like Jamie Castro, maybe I was off on that. That's why I said I could be off, right? But some people do come in here trying to be passive aggressive and we let them. I mean, I don't care. People are welcome here as long as they're not hateful. Yes, Jenny Stout, I agree. I didn't realize how many ex-Scientologists are in here. Oh, I didn't either, Audrey, but they're always welcome. So on that note, guys, dang, we did 2 hours again. I really didn't think I would stay on that long, but I needed this. I don't know, Tara Jackson. I needed this. I really, really needed this. Oh, is Jamie a girl? I thought Jamie was a guy. I didn't know what we were going to talk about tonight, but it sure worked itself out, did it not? And I just want to say, there was something spiritual about this. I needed you guys today. I didn't know where it was going to go. I started out a little rocky. I was not in a good place. But see, by the time we get to the end, like Luciferian Bohemian Witch, she's having a rough mental health day. I was too. And this has helped a lot. It helps me a lot. So I want to say it again. I know your time's valuable. And the fact that you sit and talk with me means everything, means way more than a subscriber number. I feel very lucky to have 600 people sit with me. And I never take that for granted. I love you, Good Vibes. I don't think I have missed any shows either. Lisa, that's incredible. Jenny, I've watched every live since you were on Aaron's channel, then your first live, but mostly on replays. Thank you so much to you, Jenny. The replay crew means everything to me. That's where it's at. I just want your time. I want your attention. I want your friendship. I appreciate it so much. The connection is what matters to me. My husband will start to approach me, hear Reese's voice, and turn around and walk away. He knows it's my therapy. Oh my God, that's funny. I've heard a couple of husbands. No, my back isn't sore. I was just propping myself up because I'm chubby. Kim, you're very welcome, and thank you for your super chat. Thank you for being here tonight with us, Kim. I love seeing you. Kestrel, thank you for saying that. You've really helped me be distracted from the pain of recovery from my hysterectomy. I'm so happy to hear that. And I hope you're healing. Hysterectomies scare me. I love you, Michelle P. You're very welcome, Tara Jackson. Buffy, I love you, girl. Little Bubble, I just appreciate it. Yvonne, I'm happy to see you again. Happy to be back. I like hearing you chat. Yvonne, I know why you weren't here. And I appreciate you being back. And Tony's Hooter, you know it. You know it. Tony's Hooter is the true MVP. She's a gangster. I don't know if you guys knew. She runs a gang in South Texas. Yeah, it's a girl gang. Sorry I outed you. I look thinner. I don't think so. I've been eating a lot of Pringles. Pink City Princess. I've been here since you were out as well. If I don't catch a live, it's on replay. Team Reese. Thank you for that. All this talk of subs makes me want a sandwich. God, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm eating a lot. My period must be coming. Hey, can you ask Joe Virus Rain if he has a good number for me when that's going to happen? The conscious is responsible, and I have loved to see you grow. You are so newly out of the cult. Thank you, Jenny. I do look thinner? Weird, Mar. I don't think so. Been eating a lot of gummy bears, Pringles, Rice Krispie treats, like just shit I never eat. I never eat like that. Hey, Tamber June, I love you too. Just like stuffing my face. I don't usually snack ever. I eat one meal a day, and then before bed, I'll eat like a handful of my sriracha almonds and maybe some cubed cheese. Lately, I've been kind of stuffing my face, and I'm sure I know why. Sure, it could be a little stressy, a little depressy. I love BLTs, Lisa Kelson. Love you, Muffet Lou. Yeah, Yvonne, Joe knows. Laura, I'm glad you were here, and I hope your dog gets well. That's terrifying when your dog is sick. I got them Kim is Blue. They were on sale at Costco. I bought a lifetime supply. Stress eating shell for sure. Yeah, you know, you've seen it when I'm FaceTime with you. Every time I FaceTime with any of my mods, I'm like eating like a flamingo. Well, thanks, Mar. Ghost Rider, I don't know that he'd be into that, but I could ask him. That is true. I walk every single day. As a matter of fact, Sophia, today is the first day I didn't walk in weeks because of the hardcore rain, but I walk every day and I try to walk with a purpose. I like really get into it. I pretend I'm having sex. Then it's easy. Just kidding. But I do try to walk really like fast and I move my arms. And I'm sure that if anybody recorded it, it would be the laughing stock for years. But on that note, I love you guys. And thank you again for being here. Hit subscribe. Okay. Even though, hit it, even if you don't want to. Well, if you don't want to, don't do anything you don't want to do. But it's a North Sex Walks. Teresa. Hey, Sharon HL. Nick. Me and my wife are praying for you. You're freaking amazing. You are forced and you're worth it. Damn. Nick. Tell your wife, thank you. That is the nicest thing. Hey, Mary Haynes. I love you, Chaotic Bleach. You know it. Love you, Jenny. Big time. Bye, Kim. Thanks again for your super chat. Binion said Gertie looks good in those walls. Yes. That's cute. Binion is so effing cute. Marlugo, I can't stand it. Thank you, Marlugo. Cheetos, Gene Strong. I don't have any Cheetos. That gives me raging heartburn. I love you, Inner Sparkle Monkey. Thank you for being here. Guys, I mean it. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your time. Walks. Yes, walks, Marlugo. I appreciate your time. I know I've said that 100 times tonight, but I mean it. Thank you for lifting my spirits. I started out in a shit mood. Okay. We're better now. We're better. Thank you, Cheryl Roberts. I will. Nighthawk. Hey, my friend. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Everybody live your life right. Until then, do it right. Make the right choices. Okay. And then we'll regroup and talk about what those choices were. Like I am any kind of an expert on that. Love you, Liz Tricks. Lisa Kelson, good to see you. Bye, Yvonne. Bye, old Charlie. Hey, Sophia. Love you, girl. I will see everybody tomorrow. And here comes Fred. Thank you for all of your love and super chats and memberships tonight. I'm serious. It means the world. And I love you guys. Everybody be safe. I'll see you tomorrow.